everybody, and welcome back to Spirituality with Gabriella. Today, we're doing a meditation on connecting with your animal spirit guides. And you may see one, or you may meet many during this meditation, but I invite you to just ground in whatever space you're in right now, really beginning to connect to your surface. Whether you're sitting up or lying down, taking a second to connect back to the body. And as you do so, closing down the eyes and taking a deep breath in through the nose, breathing in love and clarity, holding at the top, and taking a deep breath out through the mouth, letting something go. We're going to do that a couple more times, breathing in through the nose, holding at the top, and perhaps choosing an intention, and then breathing out through the mouth, letting something go. One more time, big breath in, holding for a second, and a big breath out, letting go of the day, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Perhaps tilting the head forward for a second, flipping the palms up to receive energy from the universe. And then making the head long, the spine long, really elongating here, connecting back in with the body. And as you start to regulate your breath, I invite you to drop into this energy with me, breathing in and breathing out at your own pace. And I invite you to imagine a beautiful blue butterfly. And as you do so, I ask you to observe, is it moving? Is it flitting from one place to the next? Or is it still? Take a second to just tune in to how it presents itself. Maybe try to understand why. If it's moving, what does that symbolize for you? And if it's still, what does that hold? Breathing in, and as you do so, we're inviting in your angels, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, animal spirits who are protecting you. And as you breathe out, letting go of anything you no longer need to carry. Now I ask you to envision a turtle. Trust that the first thing that comes to your mind is the right one, and just sink into observation here. Is it a small turtle? Is it a large turtle? Does it show itself in nature, perhaps by a pond? Is it in a house as a pet? Is it in the ocean? As we connect into the body and into these different animal spirits, each image holds meaning. And I want you to ask it why it's showing itself that way. And now I'd like you to ask it if it has a message for you. Whatever you need to know is coming to you, so long as you stay open. Really trusting in the open line of communication here. And this is something that you forge with your spirit guides. So long as you hold the intention, the answers will come. And we're going to move on. And now I ask you to bring forward a bear. And this time, what do you see? Does this animal guide present itself with teeth, being ferocious? Or is it softer, more sleepy, perhaps even younger? Take a second to ask it why it's showing itself in that way. And now go ahead and ask it if it has any messages for you. Taking a big breath in, breathing in the wisdom and guidance that this divine creature has to share with you. And as you breathe out, letting go of stress and tension, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. In this sacred space, I invite you to call forward your animal spirit guide, the one that has been with you from birth, the one that has nurtured and protected you. Whatever comes to you first is right. And perhaps there are many that come. Focus on one in particular, and I'd like you to ask it What is your name? And take a moment to acquaint yourself with your guide and hold gratitude. This beautiful animal has been with you since the very beginning, and they'll be with you until the very end of this incarnation. And I'd like you to ask it if it has any messages for you. Whatever wisdom and guidance it holds is sacred. It's your divine right to know it. And finally, I'd like you to ask this guide, how can I connect with you more? Really honoring any suggestions it has for you. Things you can do more of, things that help bring you closer together. Our guides are often trying to communicate with us. So it's very important to hold the space and intention to allow them to share their messages. Take a second to very slowly and gently place your two palms together and hold them by your heart. And as you breathe in and out, I invite you to send a message of gratitude to this guide who is watching you and very much your friend, who is very much by your side through all the days in your life. Perhaps you bow your head in a silent prayer and just say thank you. Now, in this moment of silence, maybe picking up the head, connecting back with Source, seeing if there are any other animal spirit guides that want to present themselves. We're just observing here. We're just becoming acquainted with them. Each of our animal guides has a unique power and a unique lesson to share. They each carry their own blessings and their own unique magic. Take a moment to open your heart center, perhaps even shifting the shoulders back, bringing more space into the lungs. growing curious about the lessons and messages your guides have to share with you. And like rain, letting their love and guidance fall upon you. You are always divinely held. You are always connected to your spirit guides and to Source, to the love and light that warms you and nurtures you, to the animal guides who protect you and walk alongside you. Truly, you're never alone. Taking a final breath in, really connecting to all that you have witnessed and learned in this session, and breathing out, letting go of something that you don't need to carry. Slowly, very, very gently and slowly, perhaps shifting the body, maybe swaying from side to side, maybe rocking a little bit, perhaps taking some neck rolls, waking up the body, connecting back into this sacred vessel. You are so protected and so guided with every step you take in life. And when you're ready, I invite you to clasp your hands above your heart and say with me, Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for showing up for yourself today and always. It's an honor, and I will send you off with so much love and light. Have an amazing day or night. Take care.